Welcome back to Kevin's European Garage, and today is part 2 of my window trim blackout on my Porsche Cayenne. Alright, so welcome back. So last time I left you with this, I had just kind of started the other side and finishing up the back with the trim on the trunk over there. But I actually managed to finish the passenger side. Did some practice, figured out how I'm going to do it. So this is what it looks like. Sorry for the pollen on the car, but man, it's pretty bad out here right now, so it's hard to keep this thing clean. But this is what it looks like with all trim blacked out, just like a regular Cayenne that has the black package. I personally think it looks much better with the black trim as opposed to the chrome, or the brushed chrome, that is. So now I've practiced on this side and I got this side completely done. Now I can go over to the driver's side and finish it off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna trim out this piece I put on there. Like that little kit that I got these little magnetic cup things. I can hold it on over here while I trim this out. So this is just a piece that I had left over from when I was doing the other side. I'm just gonna cut it apart and get it so that it fits on there. It makes it a little bit easier to do. I will be happy when this project is done, because this is a pain in the butt. So like I said in my first video, I'm not an expert. I probably am doing this completely wrong, but I wouldn't say completely wrong, but there's probably definitely better ways to do it. I was gonna make sure I tuck it in really good, but now this side is done over here. This was the hardest section out of the whole thing, trying to get this thing right around the curve over here. This is a little difficult. This side came out better than the other side, but this one, it's difficult to make this turn. Even with this that one piece on there, just the way that the angle is and trying to tuck it in there. I ran this car through the car wash with all of that side completely done, and nothing peeled up, so I know it's on there pretty good. I know it's going to stick, at least for the time being. But yeah, this one's a pain. The rest of them aren't too bad. And next, this whole roll should probably last you about 2 cars. I mean, I still have a ton left. And I even messed up a few times, and I had to use a few extra strips, and I've got plenty left. And yeah, you can at least get 2 cars out of this. So if you really want to torture yourself, you can do this twice. Yeah, because this because it's been a lot of fun this first time around. So doing this side over here wasn't too bad. This little section over here is pretty easy. Over here it becomes a little harder. I would manage to do the other side without having to take the mirror off, but it was a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I could still do it again. This one over here is just a little bit of a pain because you gotta, bend it and twist it to get it to go down over here, but it's not really that bad. One thing I do notice is I go through blades pretty quickly. So if you do this, make sure you have a little supply of them, because you're going to need them. Hopefully the top portion here goes a little bit easier than what was down below. It's a little bit of a pain. Okay, so got this piece done over here. Now the last one is just down over here. And I think for this one, what I ended up doing was I managed to sneak it underneath and right behind the mirror over here. And I kind of folded the vinyl up underneath inside here. I just stuck it up in here first, and then pushed it down. So I'm going to try that again on this side. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it works like it did on the other side. And that's it. Completely done on this one side and along with the other. I really like the way that the all black looks compared to with the brushed around it. I think the all black looks so much better. Okay, so I'm finally done with the car. Now the question is now, would I actually do this again? I probably don't think I would do it again. This took me about 4 to 5 hours to do, maybe about 5 hours. It's a lot of work. It's not very expensive. It's less than $100 or right around $100 for all the material, as opposed to buying all the factory stuff, which is going to be over $500. So it's like 1/20th of the price. But like I said, it's a lot of work. Probably just as much work as if I were to actually pull this whole thing apart and change all these pieces. It's probably close to the same amount of work. But, it's definitely a lot cheaper. And if you got time on your hands and you don't mind doing things that are pretty tedious, you could do this, or you can try to bring it somewhere, and I think they'd probably charge you, who knows how much they charge you, but it probably would be less than to to actually make it, you know, black with the factory trim pieces. So I don't know, it's kind of a wash whether or not it's worth it to do this or to do it the other way. But at least I know right now, I like the way it looks. I think it looks a lot better than it did before, and I'm just going to kind of go with it. So thanks for watching. And I got a couple of the new things coming up soon. So the Cayenne is going to get some new shoes. It's in desperate need of some new shoes. Not too long ago, we had a little bit of a downpour, and I was driving, and I started the hydroplane a little bit. So it's definitely time to replace the tires that I have on the car. I'm going with the same ones again, but this is the newer, updated version. So I'll do a little review on that, and that should be coming out pretty soon. And these are just so that you know, these are the Continental, the Extreme Contact DWS 06 Plus tires. So please like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.